Welcome back to F124 Driver Career Mode. We are currently at Texas, Circuit of the Americas. Currently, I can't remember what round it is. I should always check this thing. I keep forgetting. Go to messages quickly. Round 19, there we are. Current R&D is looking like this. Everyone is almost getting to that leveled point. We have got some veg changes coming up as my glasses are getting foggy. Bear with me. I don't know why, but they are. Anyway, we have got some veg changes coming up, so we have been doing that. So we've got two veg changes here, and then we've got we've got about 4 in the chassis. So that's something we're going to be looking to grade. Hold on a sec. I can literally see on the screen that they're foggy or whatever, but I could just tell something was up with them. That looks fun. Anyway, standards were still second. Lando is not too far from us. Constructors were fourth. So last couple of races, we dumped our time out in Singapore. Albon scored 2 points, which is good for us. Albon has scored 3 points in a row, or he's finishing the points 3 times in a row. That's what I mean. His highest time was 6 and 6, as in Austria and Japan twice, and then he didn't score till Hungary. So yeah, it's been an up and down season. We didn't have the best of races out in Singapore, but we are going to free practice. I need to learn how to drive on that track. There's this particular turning I always mess up, so we are going into that, or I am going into that, and I will see you lot for the sprint qualifying. So see you lot in a bit. Right, sprint qualifying time here at the Circuit of the Americas. To say the least, oh, we have to go on mediums. That's interesting. We've gone up there. Our first quali lap for the sprint race. Let's find how well we are in terms of pace around this track. I've gone wide here, but I hope that's not compromised my time too much. Now the difficult part I've been struggling. Lift off here, but I turned way too late there. Turning wasn't the best. Let's try that again. I don't want to be doing flashbacks. Yeah, I probably should have released that later instead of... I should have lifted off just at the turning, not before it. Because if I do before, it compromises my whole turning. I figured that out now. Hopefully I remember. Got a car in front of us. I don't know what car that is. We're not really using our battery because last time I tried it, our battery ran out before the end. So I probably could use a little bit here. Russell? Oh no, I got way too late there. Way too late there. It's because when he moved out like the last second. So I was like, brother, you can use the battery here because it's straight. Just chill, chill. Gets out our way. And we did get a nice little slipstream from him, which could help us. Perez at the faster lap so far, 1:36.5 I think. That's all. 1:35.8 for Alonso.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
What are we gonna do? A 1:34 flats on mediums as well. That's interesting. Let's take this back to the pits and we'll see what we're gonna do for another run. As it stands, we are currently on top, and I don't think we're gonna have to go out again. Judging, but from the best session time, it says a 1:33.9, which are not far off. So we might drop, but I don't feel we get down to P15. Alex is definitely going again, as he's doing an outlap at the moment. So we'll literally just see what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna speed up a bit and see what lap time comes in. Once it goes under a minute, then we stop. Just increase it a little bit. We were the fastest in Sector 2, Sector 3 by a margin as well. Lewis is in P7. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully Alex has made it to Q2. He has. Nice. Verstappen at P3. So it's very competitive up here. We're back for SQ2. We're on mediums again. The weather is looking bad. So I don't know if we will be able to... Oh no. If we'll be able to get a similar time that we had. Well, who knows? But hopefully we can. We didn't use our battery all through that lap until that straight where we had Russell ahead of us. And as we are going for our flying lap, there are cars ahead of us. So if they're on an out lap, then we should be able to get a slipstream by the time we get close to them. here. Let's go. So far so good. Not the best of lines we followed there, but it was alright. Those cars, I don't know, I don't think they're on an outline. I think they're flying on a flying up as well. But they're awfully close there. I'm pretty sure somebody is gonna have to be backing off there. And these are fresh mediums, so they're not used. 135 by max. And now use our battery as much as we like here. A 134.6 this time. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We might go again. I'm not too sure. But for now, let's see the times. We're still about... Oh my gosh. The session best is literally our time. So I had the fastest sector 1, 2, and 3. That means whatever the time was before, I've smashed it out of the park. Crazy. And these are on mediums. So I think I got more control on mediums than I do on the softs. I'm not too sure. I think it's just that the mediums have a bit more grip to them or something like that. I'm not too sure. But as it stands, we're not going out again. Where's Albon? P13. Not looking good for Alex. He might get knocked out here. He's had a couple Q3 appearances, so Alonso is definitely not going out. Those guys in like the top, whatever. Alex is out in P13. After a terrible race at Singapore, it seems we're coming back fighting. This happened last time at Monaco. We failed at Monaco. I think the next race, we went to win it. I'm not even sure, but... So what we got now? We got soft for SQ3. That's interesting. Right, let's go out as quickly as possible. Getting a good lap. No one's behind us. The weather is getting way worse. You see, I told you, I've not got that much control over the softs. But let's see where we can finish. Seems we're only going to get one lap. Well, that was a good sector one there. I even felt it. The way I moved around was very nice. I think that's the best I've gone through that section of the track. I'm going to use our battery here as much as possible. Probably 50. That should be good. Trying to make sure we don't overdo our deploy. But as we're braking, we are gaining battery. So it's interesting to see. Did anybody finish a lap here? There we are. 134.1 Verstappen. On 33.6, another fastest lap. That's crazy. Just gonna stay out, go again. Do I even think we can even go again? We could technically go again, but I think you can get through that section almost flat out. Sorry about that. But I don't have enough fuel, so it's interesting to see. We've got a lot of pace here, which I didn't think we would. Because it's kind of a technical track as Singapore. I actually scrapped that. Singapore is similar to Monaco, rather. It's got a lot of sharp corners. If you take too much turn, you can crash into the wall. And that's exactly how our race ended at Singapore as well. I think I had lost my front wing by that point. No, actually. I think I just went diving way too much and just the whole thing.
We can take you this lap.
We've got to box. We've not got anything. That was a very good lap for pole for the sprint race because nobody's going to be able to go out again. No one's going out again. So, as we can all see from sprint qualifying 3, we are on pole for the sprint race. We beat Verstappen out by 5/10ths of a second. By 5/10ths. So, it's looking good. It's looking very, very good. I'm going to have a quick look to see what happened after Monaco. After Monaco, what race was it? Austria? No, not Austria. I think Spain. I think Spain is, yeah, Spain is after Monaco. If I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right, at least. Canada. Okay. So, you see, in Monaco, Dunf, Canada, P1. Singapore, Dunf, Texas, P1. That's how it's kind of looking. And also, in Monaco, Albon got 18th, but in Singapore, when I Dunf, 9th. So, he has done better. Car parts seem alright. Right. I always forget to do this shit, man. Anyway, 5 laps of the sprint race. The Grand Prix itself is going to be full wets, I think. I'm not too sure if it's going to be inters or wets, which is going to be interesting to see because I don't have a setup for that. So, yeah, we're going to have to see what we can do in that race. There's going to be a lot of setup changes during that race, so just watch out for that. So, we've just entered into race mode, and our engineer said we still have a chance of winning the championship, which is very interesting to say. I didn't think I'd be close to winning that championship at Williams, of all teams, but that Mercedes engine is working well. So on the grid, we have got a couple cars on mediums. I'm probably sure they might not have softs, and if you look at them, most of them are the ones in the top 10, so they might have used the extra soft during SQ3. Anyway, we are going to start the Texas sprint race. We've got 5 laps on softs, 5 red lights, and away we go. We've got a good start here. We've got Verstappen. Oh, look at Alonso flying here.
Manage this, we're going to need to lower deployment mode.
Our engineer is saying something about the MGUK. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to change it during the next free practice we get. Free practice 2. But anyway, you just have to keep a clean race here and we should be fine. Alonso is in P2, Verstappen is in P3, Russell P4, Norris P5. After this, on this straight, we'll have a look at what everybody else is. Choose our battery to get away a little bit and pause. Right. So Russell has gained 3 places. Verstappen has dropped 1. Alonso has gone up 1. Lando's at the same place. Oscar has fallen down 2 places from P4 to P6. Hamilton is up 1 from 8th. Leclerc is down 2 from 6th. Stroll is up 1. Sainz is down 1, so a quick switch from Stroll and Sainz. Gasly has gone up 1 from P12. Albon's gone up 1 as well. Hulkenberg has gone up 1. Tsunoda's fallen back 3 places from P11. Wow. Ocon is where he is. Valtteri has gone up 1 from 17th. Zhou has gone up 2 places from P19. Ricardo is where he is. Perez from P16 has fallen down 3 places to P19. And Kevin Magnussen at the back stays where he is. So that is what has happened in the first few turns of this sprint race here at Texas. And there might be more overtaking coming up. But for us here at the front, we are just cruising. What we need to do is just have a clean race as possible. Try not to make too many mistakes, which is easier said than done. And we should be able to keep Alonso at bay. So even though we are having some issue with car parts, with our battery and other swings, among other things, we should be fine. If you can just get those few turnings right, which you lot should know by now, then we should be fine, as DRS is going to be enabled this lap, as confirmed by our manager. So it might be a tall order to get away from Alonso to have a second gap, but if we can have it, it would do us a world of good. I'll cut the whole track there. No, I'm not having that. I apologize. Trying to keep it as neat as possible. That's better. Purple S1. We have lost all that time to Alonso there, but who really cares? Oh, he is gonna have DRS here. That's gonna be crucial. And we've got a bit of battery. Yeah, we've definitely got to burn. He is falling back a little bit from that last corner. I think we had a very good exit there. I think what we do need to be doing in this sprint race is saving battery as much as we realistically can. Realistically, from here we can start saving a lot of battery. I think we are going to try and do that, but we have to be careful because the more we save, the more vulnerable we are, because we go way slower when we are saving, which is a concern. But we've got a lot of battery now. Back to medium. He's within 5/10 of us, so he is going to have a lunge at us, probably going into turn 1, which isn't the best, but step on that. Alonso fast. Oh, Max has got in it there. I'm not surprised, considering that we were saving battery in that final sector. I think actually we were saving towards the end of sector 2, going into sector 3. This is something we should... Oh, I've gone wide. Shit. Just couldn't turn. Alonso's all over us now. Damn it. Horrible mistake from me. Oh no, I've gone off. Shit. We need to get out of that switch. He needs to get out of our switch screen. Oh no, I'm turning way too much there. Oh my gosh, we've lost that place.
Our best lap so far, 1 minute 35.4.
Able to get that back. That's not what I wanted to hear.
Understood, copy that.
I'm gonna have to save a bit of battery going for that turn 1 then. I'm gonna try and save as much as possible. We're going into the 4th lap here. That was falling down to P4. Interesting. He's gone up back to P... Oh. Him and Russell are battling. I can just see it behind me. I'm guessing Russell's got DRS. They're still fighting, even after turn 1. That's interesting. But when I'm not using my battery, I can easily just get through that as quick as possible. That's interesting. So that might actually be the best place to save battery, because it slows you down enough that you can get there flat out as well. Interesting. And what I've also got is a lot of battery to cover Alonso going into this straight. It's nice. Get out of sleep. Headed in. Go as wide as possible. And he's literally following me. Alonso is looking left in space there. Going on to the final lap here. Managed to hold off Alonso for a few laps now. Since we made that big snap at that couple turn there. But so far, not as bad as I thought I would do on this track. When I knew we were going to Texas, I was like, after just having Singapore, where I was like, oh boy, we might get DRS here. No, we don't. And because he made that lunge, we've been able to get past him here. I might just put it back to medium. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. I started braking way too early by mistake. So here, we save battery here, which allows us to go as flat as we can without losing too much time. Going for that hot lap. He is looking for a move here, Alonso. He's gonna get DRS as well. A nice dose of it as well. But we're on hot lap mode, meaning we're gonna go way faster. Plus, I'm burning my battery as well, which means even faster. Time for saving. 50% will do us here. Nice, because we'll still save here. So actually, let's go hot lap mode. Oh no, I almost screwed that up. Oh my days. How did I almost screw that up? I'm so lucky. Almost lost this race, the sprint race. That's crazy. And a stupid mistake from my part as well. Crazy. And that's, my friends, it's a sprint race win. We get maximum points here, which is good, good, good.
Great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
Very, very good. George Russell, driver of the day. We've still got the main race, so how does that pan out?
Well, that's an
Where
end
did
to the
our
sprint
P11?
action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Those McLarens are quick as well. We've also got qualifying. We're 84 rated. That's interesting now. That's neat. We're 84 rated. Very, very good. And we have, I'm still interested to see what's going to happen with McLaren, because we did accept a contract. So I don't know what would happen at the end of the season yet. We have got qualifying. Could have sworn we used to have an extra setup. We would have practice. We can change some car parts and there's no penalty. That's interesting. But everything is still green and I don't really think there's a need to change it. We're going into qualifying. This qualifying is way longer, so I might just skip it since we've done the whole qualifying, the first one. So we've got extra mediums. We already got 3. You know what? We're going to start on the mediums. It might not be the fastest, but we can get a lap out. So we're going to do that. I'll probably join you for Q3 if we manage to get into there, which I probably think we should. So we set our fastest time on medium so far as of 34.5, which is currently keeping us in P1 at the moment. Max is currently in P7 with soft. So that means going into Q2, potentially we should have 3 set of softs unused. So that'll help. And we are faster than S1 and S2. And we didn't use our battery as well, so that's a good thing. Oh, we might have dropped down, but Albon survived barely. Alonso got close. Max is struggling. Alonso is close. Alonso is having a good season so far. So Q2 and we are in P1 again. Session best, it was a 65.2. We did a 65.3. We just missed out on the session best by like, I don't even know how many thousands of a second we just missed out on that session best. But we got all purple sectors in S1, S2 and S3, which is madness. Now look at the gap between me and Lando in S1 and S2. In S1 rather. Then look at the S2 as well. Then look at the S3 was quite close, but the S1 and S2 for me and Lando were crazy. And he was like 9/10 off me, which is crazy. Almost a second. It's madness. R1 on the other hand, P11. It seems he might get knocked out again in Q2. But considering that Perez is now back up here, considering that in the sprint he was horrid, who's to say? A lot could happen. But anyway, we'll move on. Right, so Albon got knocked out, and as I said, and he finished P12. Sergio is in P11, so Sergio's kind of rejuvenating himself. Magnussen as well, who had a horrid sprint race, has come back as well, so which is interesting. Lando is in P2. Alonso's fallen off. I shouldn't be surprised. It's just Q2. Q3, we'll see Alonso's true pace coming up. He might have only done one stint knowing that his time was safe, so that could just be another factor. And we've got 2 softs to run, so that's what we're gonna do. So we are here, Grand Prix time, and it is raining. It's not damp, it is raining. Gonna go through the grid in a second. Have I just skipped it? No, I haven't. So we are starting on pole, as you probably would have expected. And Leclerc is second. And a shock in P3, this will shock you lot. Norris, then Verstappen, then Oscar, Lewis, Sainz, Alonso, Stroll, and then Russell. Then you have Perez and Albon, then Magnus and Gasly. I don't know if anyone's got a penalty. Sonoda, Ocon, everything still seems the same. Hulkenberg, Danny, and Zhou and Bottas. And the Sauers are at the back, as we probably expected.
We need a good result today if we want to catch Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship.
So we have been told to catch Max, we're going to need a good strat. A good race, rather. And we are on full wet, so this is going to be very, very interesting. I don't know. Everybody's on full wet. I don't know. Oh, we've done everything so well. At least we got points in the sprint by winning it. A good chunk. So we are underway here. 5 red lights. Away we go. Oh, good launch here.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Oops, slip and slide. Well, that nose is way too pointy.
Careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. We're accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Not the prettiest race. That's how I'm not even talking, because I'm just trying to focus on staying on track.
We've got a lot of spare energy to use your overtake button. Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. We should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. Tyre condition still looking good.
But just barely managing to hold on here.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
This is going to be a long race. Where are you lot flying
looks
to?
like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet.
Oh, Norris is in P2.
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now. The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Oh, that's interesting. And the bad thing about being in P1 is that you don't have time to react to anything really.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the
But
next
let's say
10
I
to
was
15
maybe in
minutes.
P3
There
or
should be
something,
more grip, but
and their
don't
cars
expect
ahead.
a
If
dry
one of them
track
goes
yet.
into pit, I
Full
can
wet
literally
seem like
make
the
that
best tyre
decision.
for now.
Where is Leclerc finding all this pace? It's very interesting. I have definitely asked for more downforce, but that would only happen when we go to Inter, so I hope I'm not wrong by doing that. If I add downforce, it means I'm sticking to the ground, innit? The braking does feel a bit smooth, but not too smooth.
Claire's just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
Ah, these tires holding up. The rears are on. At least they're not burning up like mad.
Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Like after all we did in the sprint race and qualifying, you'd think the race would be way more interesting, but it's not, because we're driving on wet, which is making the race even worse than it is.
Full wet seem like the best tyre for now.
But the lap times are getting faster, so but the rain is still as heavy as hell.
Hey, elbows out is great, but not that way, come on. on, we can do better than that. Let's keep it clean, please.
You can actually see the dry line at the moment. Well, even with the 1 second, it doesn't make a difference because there's no DRS anyway. What I don't get is how is Leclerc so fast? But he's only fast during the straights. He must have a difference. He must not have a low downforce setup then. That's why I didn't do well in qualifying. But he did do well at the end of Q3 though. I haven't even looked at position yet. Let's have a check. I don't think anyone really has moved. Sainz has gone up. Oscar's gone down. Perez has gone up. George has gone down. Albon is Albon. Ocon has gone up. Gasly's gone down. Yuki's gone down. Joe's gone up. Ricardo's down. Bottas. They're not really that much going on. All of the wet track. It's just. Oh, that was close. I don't get when I'm braking, it makes this loud sound like I'm locking up or something, which I don't seem to get. I don't know if it's because there's ABS and traction control on, that maybe that's why I'm not driving as well as I probably could, but maybe that hinders wet races, who knows. But it would be interesting to check it out.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Have a look at the rain.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Once he says he's not sure, perfect time for Incas. Because it can still be raining on the Incas, so from the point out we can see the dry line, then I can obviously say something is getting dry, or drier than it was at the start. I wish this was the pre-patch game I was doing this.
Information on Bottas.
Because that means that everybody. Oh my god. Oh, he's still going. A safety, a VSC. Oh, actually, there's something I'm interested to see here. So he was on, and just turns off. So does that thing just stay on? It doesn't go anti-stall or anything. So that was when the lights were on.
Right,
VSC
drop your
deployed.
speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Norris is in P2 now.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
That didn't
Okay,
even
clear.
last. And I was thinking of pitting back and change my downforce.
Ignore that objective. Focus on your VSC.
What the hell has happened there? Something's clearly happened, but I can't tell.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
What was that about? Nobody went off the track or anything. Norris.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Somehow we're still managing to hold on. 8 laps. Gone.
The circuit's definitely looking better than it was a few minutes ago. If we could just move a bit more of that standing water, we might be able to go on to the intermediates.
Of course, we might go on into it soon, but I am definitely sliding everyone.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out. Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
Oh, I almost slid out there. I went on the...
Mate, any more front wing damage and it's going to really cost us, so
But I
please
didn't even
let's
do anything.
protect it and bring the car home.
Norris, man. Why is he making a move there? Does he have any sense or what?
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a
9
bit.
or 14.
Full wet seem like the best tyre for now.
Leclerc's falling down to P5. Very interesting. Cool. Too much speed into that.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this
Sainz
up.
is
Well
stalling
done.
it.
Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
I'm surprised I managed to still brake while I was not even looking at the braking thing. And the dry line is very obvious, so it won't surprise me. Well, considering we've really got about almost 4 laps left, there will be no point of box now. Norris, Verstappen has fallen. Hamilton has gone up to P5. Interesting. Oh, big slide there. That was fast. Why do I always talk?
Full wet seem like the best tyre for now.
With the max. He's right on our gearbox.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. So this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
The rain has calmed down a bit. The Inters are not far away, but there's not long left in the race. It'll be interesting to see if anyone does fit. even with the amount of laps left.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now.
I've been looking for lunch quickly. All those rear tires are dead. Because I'm pretty sure every time I keep braking and starting, I get wheel spin. So Max, what are you doing? Oh boy, big snap there. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Here's the penultimate lap. Max is gonna get P2. Leclerc is pulling out of the top 5 entirely, which is crazy. Me, Max, the top 5 are kind of away, I believe. Yeah, it's got like our own little thing going on here. I hope Lando can try to get past Max. Literally bumping into me. Mechanical failure by Bottas. No pit stops here.
Final lap, let's go.
Final lap. My tires, my rear tires are mudded anyway. Oh, I thought I was using my battery. Turns out I wasn't. Science from where? Oh, it's not Max, so I'm happy. This is probably like the perfect time for Inters as well, judging by the weather.
This is your final lap of the race. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Full wet seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
There you go. Nice from Norris there. I don't know if he didn't get it, but I saw him making a move. This is the wettest race of the year. I think every other race I've had, I've only used Inters at best. In China, Inters.
Nice one.
That was stressful. That is one of the most stressful races I've ever had.
Fantastic, amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
I'm so tired because I was so focused on that thing. It was so stressful. Carlos Sainz, fair dues. That race was stressful. You lot need to understand how stressful it was. It was so boring and stressful. Nothing really happened. I was getting tired just playing it. It was stressful and boring. Well, we got the win nonetheless, so you take that.
So here they come now, with Williams leading the way to the podium. A hard-fought victory for the team today, and one I'm sure they'll say.
We got another win, and it's still raining. We got 33 points. Albon couldn't score a point at all today. Oh, not our best weekend. Rating rivals were currently leveled with Oscar Piastri, 84 rated. Albon has still got that 51% ahead of us. We've lost a couple perks and stuff because I didn't set it. The specialists, I didn't set it. We've got 4 races to the end of the season. It's looking very good. I don't believe we've got any sprint races left. So I know Vegas and Abu Dhabi are not sprint races. I'm not sure about Mexico and Brazil. Something I might have to look up. But have a look at the standings then. We're currently P2, still P2 rather. Oh, the gap to Max is only 11 points. So if we get 11 more points than Max, we will be ahead of him. So realistically, we want Max to have a bad Mexico. But I say that loosely because we might have a bad Mexico. So it's not easier said than done. Yeah, we have powertrain and chassis. Have they all been done? Has Alex done some? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Very interesting. We are gonna end it there for today's episode. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you lot later. Peace.